Good morning. Welcome to Anatomy and Physiology. Today is the first day of a 12-week class, and you really do need to look over all of this information at the beginning of the class. You're not just going to look it over, but you're going to click on the links and read everything. This Zoom link here is the link to our office hours. So I am available to you just about any time you want me to be available, unless I'm teaching. But we have standardized office hours every Monday from 3:45 to 4:45. So you'll click on that Zoom link for that. This is an overview of the class, and we'll look at that. And so when you get a little confused, go to this overview, and you will see that here are the things that we're doing in this class. First of all, we have our textbook. That's considered the lecture. For the textbook, I have narrated PowerPoints. With your mastering code, you will get an ebook. For the lecture, I also provide outlines and things to know for each chapter and videos that pertain to that particular chapter, as well as Quizlets. The tests for these lecture tests will be in RAMS Online, and there will be a lecture final exam. You will be doing your online assignments at Pearson. You must get a code at the bookstore for that. This homework is required. It will help you pass the tests. There is an adaptive follow-up if you do not get an A on the homework, and this is worth 10 points. So if you get an 89% on the homework, you have to do the 10-point adaptive follow-up that targets the material you didn't know for the homework. If you get a 90% or above on the homework, you get a free 10 points on the adaptive follow-up. So it pays to, it will save your time if you do some studying and reading before you do the homework. There will be a quiz for each chapter in Mastering. You'll also notice that in Mastering there are dynamic study modules. These are not for credit, but extremely helpful for learning the material. You can do them on your phone. Oh, by the way, you can listen to the narrated PowerPoints on your phone. If you have a long drive to work, you can just listen to lectures. We also have for lab over here on the right, the visible body. This you must do. The links are in class, and most of our visible body work will be with Human Anatomy Atlas. And these apps can be downloaded to your phone or a tablet or a computer once. That way, when you're doing the work, you do not have to be online. The quizzes, if there are quizzes there in visible body, those would have to be done on the computer. Some of the quizzes will be in visible body, some in RAMS Online. It depends on the chapter. In lab, there will be a lab midterm and final. And so in terms of study skills, you might want to open this document back up and look at that again. So back to our class, that was the Zoom link. That was the overview. Here is the link to your online assignments. Here is the link to your lab, always available to you. There is a visible body tutorial, more visible body help, and if you are saving a document to upload, sometimes students make a mistake and upload a blank document. This will teach you how not to do that. So this is just the basics here. You do need to read through this Getting Started module. You'll notice these open all, close all buttons. If I click on that, I can see the whole term on one page, and so you can see your due dates quite easily when you have it in the closed mode. So we'll start with Getting Started. You need to open all of these and read all of these. Glancing at them does not teach you anything. This video will be here in the course introduction. Here's another short video. Here's a document welcoming you. The syllabus addendum teaches you the rules of the class. What percent is for lecture, what percent is for lab, whether we're on a 10-point scale or a 7-point scale for A's and B's, our midterms, our final exams, that kind of thing. All that information is in the syllabus addendum. Here's a quick tour of RAMS online. Here is a question and answer form. You can post there at any time. And we are testing using Respondus Lockdown Browser. So you need to click here to get that information. You cannot use Respondus Lockdown Browser on a Chromebook, so you might have to go to the library to test. You do need a webcam. It's required. You can explore all the links over here about security and policies and so on. If you don't know anything about the campus, I suggest you do look through some of these documents. And then at the end of each module, it will tell you what to do next. So in this case, next is to navigate to the Enrollment Key Quiz module. And you must take this Enrollment Key Quiz by September 22nd. You have a week. And if you do not take it, even if you're participating in class, I must drop you. So please take that 5-minute quiz and be done with it. Next, you're navigating to week 1. Week 1 is our first module. We will be covering a chapter a week. This module is due 1 week from today. And you can read through all of the objectives, the resources, and so on. And then you get down here and read through this overview and post to the forum. The forum is always due 2 days before the module closes. Here's another link to your online assignments and visible body. Here are the narrated PowerPoints that you can listen to. This is how you will learn the material. And there is an outline for the chapter. Now, there are some activities for Chapter 1. Completing the activities below will help you learn the vocabulary. Then click the completed box. This is the only way that the test will be visible to you. So these 4 activities, tips, what to learn, Mr. Man, and directional terms, are activities you must complete in order for the test to open for you. And then here are some more activities, things you need to know for Chapter 1. Now, I know where else to put it, but these additional resources located in Chapter 1 are for the entire term. So some of these will be drills that you love. Some of them will be videos that you hate or love. You won't know until you try these different sites, these different activities. Here are tips from an anatomy student. You might gain some insight from someone who's already taken the class, and a success guide. You can purchase apps for your phone that help, and then also be sure to check out my study area at Pearson. It's absolutely great. The test, this will be, now you can see the test now because you're looking at my screen, but the test is not visible until you complete those activities and check off the box. And so it's restricted until these activities are marked complete, and then the test will close at midnight on September 22nd. And down here is where you submit the lab. Your lab documents will always be here. And then there is a Lab 1 quiz, and spelling is important. So please contact me if you have any questions. Make sure you get back up here and read through all of the things in the Getting Started module above the key enrollment quiz. You do need to be aware of these things up in this module. As a college student, you do need to know the rules of the class. So good luck this term, and I hope to see you very, very soon in Zoom. And I'm available to you just about any time, so don't hesitate to contact me.